What is going on, guys? It is the Coaster Crusader here, and today we'll be taking a look at one of the most polarizing news surrounding one of Busch Gardens Tampa's most iconic coasters. In this video, we'll be analyzing the news that started this rumor, discuss observations I made when I visited the park, and finally make a speculated prediction for the future of this ride. Now, if you already know the story behind these rumors, I highly recommend you skip to the posted timestamp shown on screen right now to get to my analysis. If you are behind on this story, please check out Screamscape.com to find out the full story behind this rumor. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Kumba is one of Busch Gardens Tampa's most iconic coasters, as well as one of B&M's most iconic rides. Kumba opened in 1993 as B&M's first large-scale coaster, having previously manufactured small-scale stand-up coasters like Vortex at Carowinds. While it is currently being outlived by Scorpion as Busch Gardens' oldest coaster, Kumba has become under fire from a news report dropped by Screamscape. This rumor warned guests to take a few extra rides on Kumba the next time they're at the park, hinting that a new ride removal rumor was starting to take shape. People were very suspicious about this rumor, as Kumba was often a ride that was very well received by park goers for its intensity. Hearing a rumor that the ride would be removed was confusing, considering the park's Scorpion coaster is still in operation since the 1980s. People began to call out Screamscape for attempting to spread a false rumor. However, Screamscape came forth with more evidence to defend their stance, claiming to have received information from a source the author chose to keep anonymous. Screamscape's source claimed that B&M engineers decided to inspect Kumba since they were there to already inspect SheiKra for the upcoming season. Upon investigation, the engineers determined 2 of the 4 trains have reached the end of their service life. 2 of the trains have not reached the end of their service life. However, they are both starting to experience increased maintenance. To extend the ride's operating status, the source claimed Kumba will run 1 train with the exception of holidays and busy days where the ride will see 2 train operation. The Kumba train situation can easily be troubleshooted by buying replacement trains, as B&M still supplies replacement parts for sit-down trains and general replacements. The main question, however, is if Busch Gardens is willing to do that for their 29-year-old attraction. Busch Gardens is aware of the ride's fanfare and significance, but a traditional looping coaster like Kumba is much more difficult to market as opposed to an airtime machine like Iron Gwazi or a dive machine like SheiKra. Therefore, the source predicted that Busch Gardens will not replace their current fleet of trains and the ride will quietly close around the end of the Halloween season. However, what I saw at the ride this past June does raise some questions I have about these claims. Since the opening of Gwazi, most guests have reported only 2 trains being present at the ride. When I was there this past June, I noticed there was 3 trains present at the ride. Train 1, 3, and 4. Train 1 was the least active, sitting in the maintenance shed every single day I was at the ride. Train 3 was the most active, being in operation every single day I was at the ride. Train 4, on the other hand, is where things get interesting. Train 4 sat in the maintenance shed for 2 days when I was there, but was brought into service on June 1st when Kumba's line reached 50 minutes. This is not the only instance that Kumba's second train was brought into service outside of busy periods. For the 8th Southern Conference, another user reported Kumba running multiple trains upon their visit to the park. This event took place around the beginning of May. So why would they bring the second train into service if it was out of peak operation periods? For both occasions, this might be a move by Busch Gardens operations to enhance the experience of guests and event attendees. With a second train in operation, this would increase the operational capacity the ride can carry, not only reducing the ride's wait time, but also increasing the ride's re-rideability. This move made by Busch Gardens also serves as one of the reasons why I believe this rumor is now false. The next reason why I believe this rumor is false came after seeing a 3rd train at the ride. I was unable to confirm if this train is suitable for operation. However, if it is, that will give Kumba 3 trains to work with for the time being. It is also possible to predict that the 4th train was cannibalized for parts to help save on costs, meaning Kumba will stick to running 2 trains max and keeping the 3rd as a spare to maintain that 2 train operation should the ride need it. In conclusion, I am determining that Kumba will not be closing later this year, given the evidence that 3 trains are present at the ride and 2 train operations have taken place outside of shoulder seasons of park operation. Nevertheless, whether it's going away or not, I still recommend you check out this ride. It's certainly not the best ride in the park, neither is it the best B&M, but it's still a fun and intense ride experience you shouldn't sleep on. So what do you guys think about the future of Kumba? What do you think the state of Train 1 is? And do you plan on taking a trip to Busch Gardens Tampa in the near future? Be sure to comment your thoughts in the comment section below and feel free to discuss with others on what they think. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. Look forward to more videos coming soon. And as always, see you guys later.